And welcome back, everyone. How is everybody doing today? This is Ellington, and we are back on Total War Rome 2, and we have got ourselves a 3 versus 3 on a settlement that we don't see very often, and that is called Ankara. Ankara is a barbarian settlement that has this kind of like two-part thing with the river down the middle. You can attack on this side, or you can attack on this side. It's not commonly seen very often due to its very, very small nature. So especially when it comes to like 4v4s, people really don't like playing this map because it's very cramped and tends to be very attacker heavy. So, as you can see, we have got on the attack Parthia being commanded by Willem or Fight Me. We've got Masacely being commanded by Bulbasaur, and finally Sparta being commanded by Teddy Koala. Now for the defenders, we have got Nabatea being commanded by JJJJJJJJJJ. It's actually just JJJ, but it's funny. Laugh, damn it. We've got Galatia being commanded by Biblical Basher, and then finally Iceni being commanded by Kirky. So yeah, a pretty fun thing, just given the fact that we don't see this map very often. It is kind of entertaining when you do see it, because you don't see it very often. It's something new. The thing about Ankara, and people always ask me, why is Ankara so attacker heavy? It is attacker heavy due to the artillery positions. So if you look at how tight these areas are, I mean, look at where the streets are here, right? So you kind of have this one main thoroughfare, one main, you know what I mean? Right down the middle you got one, and then you got one to the side, and then one basically coming around like that. Well, that means that all of the troops that the defenders have to be in here somewhere, right? And so think about it this way. Let's say we get an artillery. Here, let's go tactical map. How about that? So you get an artillery going from this way, right? Gets you all the way down here. Then you get an artillery over here, gets you crossways that way. A lot of times you get an artillery over here. So it really just gives you a very, very, very effective crossfire for artillery. Not just that, this area over here is very, very difficult to defend. What you tend to get is you get people, they'll land here, you know, in here. And so the defenders have something like this or this. Well, the problem is that the attacking archers can come walking right over here and just shoot them right in the sides. The problem with that is there's not a whole lot of room for defending archers to set up to defend against it. So what ends up happening is troops like this tend to get shot in the sides the whole game. And that makes them not last very long. You know, then once you lose this, right, as the attackers begin making their way down here, then they get shots into here, which allows this to walk its way down the way. It's just a very, very effective walk down the settlement. I'm trying to think of a better way to describe it. Very, very effective, piece by piece, peeling back the layers of this settlement. You can see the arty coming in already. Now, interestingly, I think they did bring 2. I thought they only brought 1 for a second. 12 kills and 43 kills so far. Now, I believe they are playing with slightly different rules here, where I believe they were allowing 4 archers and allowing 1 javelinman, which I thought that was kind of an interesting change to the rules, in a good way. Sarmatian Lancers, I think we're just trying to, you know, try and keep these units from coming out of the settlement. They are trying to take a wall here, and it looks like Masacely is going to go right up that breach. Oh, no! Oh! So painful. They just hit their own men. They about did it again. Oh, that's painful. All right, so the breach is open. I wonder if Miss Aisley is going to go in. I don't know, because they will get a double team by 2 Nabatean swords. What they'll probably do is they'll probably lock one down and then throw Javies with the other one. Over on the left, you got Desert Cav and the Nabatean Noble Cav over here. 1 kill and 0 kills. Not really much to get into. Sparta doing a pretty good job of defending this side. You got the the armored Numidian rider over here kind of defending. All the archers pretty well protected. Parthia has yet to land over here. Probably a good idea. I think this side is probably the hardest side of the ways you could go in. And I think it's probably a good idea to wait for this to develop. And then this. And then once again, this will come eventually. Iceni patiently waiting for this attack. Come at me, bro. Here we go. Looks like Spartan Youth's going to lead it off. These Spartan Youths got to earn their name. If they survive this battle, maybe they become real Spartans. The Nabatean Noble Swords, or Nabatean Swordsmen, excuse me. I always get that wrong. Looks like they wiped that up pretty good. They might have bought just enough time for the Desert Legionary to get a toe hold. I'm going to give them. Not even a foothold, just a toe hold. Here we go. Nabatea coming out with quite a bit more. A lot of armored desert hoplites, Nabatean heavy archers. Already starting to shell the heavy archers here. 99 kills so far on them. You can see they actually kind of set up a shield here. What that basically does is it makes it a lot harder for slingers and archers to shoot this way. So it gives a little bit better. You can see the Spartan archers are able to kind of set up and shoot into this defense like we were talking about earlier, basically with nothing able to really stop them. So they're getting fantastic shots into the Armored Desert Hoplites. Armored Desert Hoplites are a very good unit, but like anything with shots in the back, they will go down. Movement from Nabatea's sally out. Cab pushing further out to the right here. Archers have moved up. Looks like what they're just trying to do, they're trying to get shots in over here. They can't get through the shield, so they came out and they're going to go around the shield. They do have... I mean, Sparta did a really good job of just turning right into this and shooting. Yeah, they're putting all 3 Spartan Cretans to go deal with those. You can see look at all the Royal Spartans moving over. You would not get through me! Oh, and Parthia, full landing. Look at this, Parthian swords in it. A mass incursion of Parthian swordsmen. And Iceni on the back foot, it looks like. Love the Barbarian blue on the right and the Parthian Hellenic look here. Ooh, I see Syrians moving up from Galatia. Looks like they want to take a fight. Maybe they're trying to... Oh, they're just trying to shoot right into this little thing right here. That's a good shot. Now we got Britain slingers moving to the right. On the left, on the right here, excuse me, not too much happening. Still got the Nabatean heavy archers out here. Not sure exactly, they were shooting at something. Are they shooting at the Cretans? They're just kind of taking little, like, they're not even volleying, they're just like, pew, 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 you know? Alright, they burned the tower, good idea. Now the tower is not going to keep working against them. Parthian foot archers look like are they shooting the Nabatean heavies or shooting the Britain slingers? I think they were shooting the Nabatean heavies because they're not firing anymore. Oh man, Nabatea just taking it, man. Look at these tribesmen actually throwing up over the walls here. Or are those the Cretan? No, it's the Cretan. It's Cretans and the tribesmen. Galatian swordsmen actually coming over this way and engaging the Masacely Desert Cohort here. Desert Cohort should win this. Parthia really taking it, man. Look at this. Syrian archers at 90 kills and 37 kills, but look at those numbers just go up. So it's interesting because on the right you got the attackers getting a fantastic archer shots, but then on the exact opposite on the left you have the same exact thing coming from the defenders. Once again, kind of, you know, bringing in to, yeah, I don't know. This is the toughest part of the attack for the attackers, is this side. And this is why right here, the better archer position for the defenders, while on the right, the better archer position is held by the attackers. Not sure why these towers are facing backwards, but a couple Desert Legionaries just chilling here. Now up into the breach. Just this one Nabatean unit holding them back. Well, I guess it's two, but mercenary hoplite from Parthia trying to help them out. But they are definitely about to lose this breach. Sparta here burning down the gate. He wants to make his way in because if they can get, well, it is neutralized. Look at that. So if that's neutralized, once it's burned, they can go right up in here. So you can see waiting for them is the Galatian Legionaries, one of the best mid-tier units in the game. Top 3 for sure. The problem's going to be is if they lose this gate is untenable. They can no longer hold that gate. On the far left here, you can see the sword band and the chosen sword band of Iceni putting in work. 47 kills and 56 kills. Parthia, 134, 85, 89, and 70. Got a Desert Cohort at 89, but once again, just getting shot right in the back by the mercenary Syrian archers of Galatia. Better be careful here. Iceni, your Britain slingers getting shot up by Cretans. You can see Galatia already setting up a secondary defense here. Nabatea's still got multiple things outside, but there it is. There's the pullback. You can see the orders given. I don't think Parthia is going to continue on this left-hand side. Does not seem to be going well for him. On the right side, there is some archer fire coming in, and you can see Nabatea trying to respond. Got a Galatian Legionary sitting right on top of him, though, so if he wants to do that, he probably needs to get out of here. All right, sorry about that. We are back. I apologize. My computer, or not computer crashed, my game crashed. But it's all right. We are back with this battle, this 3v3 here. We've got ourselves, honestly, like, as you guys saw, it's pretty much, you know, on this corner, it's pretty much a done deal. They are now into the settlement. You can see Galatia is trying to put up a fight for the side of this gate here, basically trying to allow himself to continue fighting here. But in the end, they're going to be able to push forward even further. Got a lot of Galatian. Let's see, we got Galatian Legionaries, 2 Galatian Legionaries and a Galatian sword here. And then behind that, a bunch of armored desert hoplites from Nabatea. You can see that the Briton Slingers and the Nabatean Heavy Archers doing their best to keep the archers at bay from the attackers. Basically trying to prevent what we were talking about earlier, where the archers move forward and just continue to walk their way, allowing them further and further down the wall here. They basically need to try and hold this as long as they possibly can so that they can continue to fight here at the gate. This gate area is a very strong place for them, so they really don't want to lose it. They actually have put a stone wall in the way. Nabatean thorax pikes now into the battle. They're not engaged quite yet. Royal Spartans not wanting to go into that, apparently. Good idea. Desert cohort here doing some good jabby fires into the Nabatean thorax pikes. And I assume soon they're probably going to see some archers start hitting those. There we go. We got some Cretans moving up from Sparta. Let's see, 107 kills and 98 kills. So they probably have a decent amount of ammo left. I would say probably about a quarter. Oh, man, here we go. What we were talking about a second ago. The Parthian foot archers getting that side shot. You can see Galatia actually trying to counter the archers with their own shield. If you look at it, they're basically doing the exact same thing that the attackers were doing to them. The attackers were doing it so that the defenders couldn't shoot like this. Well, here we go with the Parthian foot archers not really being able to get a good shot in the opposite direction. So good play. Nabatean Noble Cav coming up. So the Gen, is he trying to sneak through? I think he's trying to sneak through into the archers. Yep, they saw it. You can see the Desert Legionary shifting. Nabatean, get out of there. Get your men out of there. Oh, man, look at this. It's going to be a race. He didn't lose any to the javelins. He's going to get out of there. Oh, boy, that was a... Talk about cutting it close. They were about to cut him off as he ran back. Now the heavy archers getting shots at the Royal Cataphracts. Briton Slingers trying to come up and do the same thing. They want to put a dent into them. Probably not going to take the general down, but, man, they might be able to get something out of it. And it almost seems like Nabatea is using his general as a bait to try and get that cav to come back for him, allowing for more shots. Cue Pitbull. But look at this Desert Legionary, 73 men left with only 30 kills. This guy, 114 with 76 kills. Now the Desert Legionary is another really good mid-tier. So we got 2 very good mid-tier units going against each other. 31 kills, 0 kills for the cohort, and a 63 for the Legionaries. Now the Nabatean pikes, where did they go? There's no way those pikes are gone. Wow, did they kill all of them? That doesn't make any sense. If they killed all those pikes, that is very painful. Although it is a lot of ammunition wasted by the attackers to kill those. So, in some ways, remember, sometimes pikes are not in reality, I guess, pikes are not really specifically there to get a lot of kills. They don't usually get a lot of kills. A lot of times they are there to just push your way through a choke point. If you're stonewalled in a place, pikes are very good at getting you out of it. And they're also, honestly, pretty good at wasting ammunition from the other side. You know, with the pikes there, they have to get rid of them with something, and the best way to do that is archers. So, you know, sometimes you just bait them. These legionaries just getting really messed up by the archers here, the Parthian foot archer. Nabataea's Cav Gen moving up again. I don't think he's going to go out. Parthia is pretty well watching it. It looks like he came to give an ability. There you go. Well, maybe not. Yeah, never mind. I thought he was running up for like an ability or something. But you can really, really see the power of this side for the attackers. You can see the defenders are just having a rough job in dealing with this. The defenders are now starting to get some good counter shots, though, so that is a good thing. But as you can see, as the archers move into the settlement, that's going to go away pretty quickly. The attacker's going to be able to use this whole area here to fire into this middle section. Balance power is still pretty dead even on this side. Defender's doing very, very well. But you can see as this continues, like we talked before, they are continuing to lose more and more ground in that center area. Nabataea's Gen just poking fun, man. Ooh, that was weird. Just lost a couple going back through that gate. Good jabbing toss by the Desert Legionaries. Sarmatian Lancers even thought about going in, but not quite getting there in time. Now these Parthian foot archers still have ammo. You can see they're setting up. I bet you I think you can get a shot over here, over to these Galatians. A precision shot, but no volleys yet. A little surprised that they didn't come over here to once again shoot into this, but I guess there are a lot of slingers that could get onto the wall to deal with it. Heavy archers actually going in. They are all over the place. Galatia really not having a great game here. Just getting shot in the back the whole game. Literally, that's been all it has been, is just getting shot in the back this whole game. Heavy archers look like they're dueling with the Cretan. Well, maybe not dueling. Well, actually, looks like they're shooting over at the tribesmen here from Sicily. There we go. Now the archers have moved forward for this back shot. Britain slingers have gotten on the wall. They are trying to shoot them. But to be honest with you, they've probably used enough ammunition that Parthia is probably not too worried about losing them at this point. You know, he's probably thinking, hey, I can get enough kills, you know, without being too concerned. See, yeah, look, they're out of ammo now. So at this point, now it's just like, hey, if the slingers want to waste their ammo, although the Helot archers have ammo, but they are shattered, gone. Finite. Desert Legionaries 172 going up against some Armored Desert Hoplites. Desert Cohort only at 20, but looks to be pretty fresh. And 163 on the other Desert Cohort, which is decent. They have been going up against good troops, so they've been getting valued kills. Looks like Chosen Sword Band going to go in and fill this gap that seems to be appearing. 80 kills on the Galatian Legionaries is not fantastic. Royal Spartans 192 and 63. Did you see that spear jab? Now these two, they're just like staring at each other. It's like the tribesmen are coming over this way, which they are gaining ground. Look at this. Don't know how much ground they're going to gain, but they are gaining. Nabataea's general looks like he was just coming up to do some do battle rhythm on the heroic noble here. 237, 39. This Iceni general is pretty much SOL. I don't think he's getting out of this. But Iceni might be able to do some damage here. More Royal Spartans. And I believe this is the mercenary hoplite from Parthia. Good flank. There you go. Getting around. See, Iceni actually bringing stuff back towards the center. Parthia getting through with a gen. Royal Cataphracts. You can see Nabataea's general coming in. Now look at that. Look at this. Desert Legionaries coming around. And there is nothing behind this. That's why Iceni's bringing troops over here. I hear artillery. Ah, it's Galatia. Galatia could get some juicy hits. Royal Cataphracts is 63 kills. They are in trouble here. This is not good. This Royal Cataphract is about to have room to run. Not something you want from them. Not as the defenders. Sarmatian Lancers just getting kind of annihilated. Honestly, the defenders are at risk of getting circled up here. Their main defensive forces are still set up directly in the center of the map. The final point is right here. Here comes the Missaisli general now. Still got Galatian noblemen, a small Galatian legionary here, 171 kills. Royal Cataphracts just blasted a Chosen Sword Band. And now they're into the Briton Slingers. Nabataea's general trying to come over and deal with it. This is a tough thing for the defenders. But look at this. Defenders' bounce power is really, really going their way at the moment. This Armored Numidian Rider is about to get a ton of kills. Defenders might have the balance of power, but the attackers have the play right now. Oh, my Lanta. So he's going to break this one, then he's going to go in the next, Unless the Desert Legionaries deal with it first. At this point, the defenders are going for a kill win. Oh my god, Royal Cataphracts now at 370 kills. Just annihilating a bunch of Briton Slingers. Nabataea and Noble Cap doing as much as they possibly can. But the Royal Cataphract getting through. And I bet you he's going to come right over here. Going to go right over here and blast the back of these lines. Amazingly, the heroic noble from Iceni is still alive. 413 kills. I thought he was a lot more injured than that. I guess not. I thought when we last looked at it, it was like 30 men or 40 men. I must have misread it. There you go, getting into the back shield wall. Chosen Sword Band, well done. Not a great charge by the Royal Cataphracts. They're kind of caught up now. They're 380 kills, 15 men left. But you can see Icini's rushing units back. They've got time. One, it's going to take a sec to capture it. Then after it captures it, they have 3.5 minutes to hold it. Or 2.5 minutes. It's 150, so yeah, 2.5 minutes, excuse me. How many kills did Masacely's gen get? Where did he, oh, what? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Holding 199, I'm a little surprised by that. You can see Icini's coming around here. Galatia as well. They have to defend their point. They don't have a choice. Here comes Nabatia's general. What I would do, I'd probably bring that gen over this way. Well, maybe he can get around here. Chosen Sword Band engaged. Kind of a weird thing happened there. It's like Nabatea was trying to semi-charge the Desert Cohort, but then the Masacely Armored Numidian Rider was trying to charge the General. It was just very odd, very awkward. Sparta actually still has a couple Royal Spartans back here. 97 men and 96. Almost, look at that. And then we got 266 on Icini's Chosen Sword Band. But it looks like he's probably going to break. Oh, great Javi toss by the Galatian Nobles. 197 kills. They are a pretty solid spear unit. Now we've got a Heroic Noble on one side and the Galatian Nobleman on the other. The question is, can they finish the Royal Spartan? Bounce power might have ticked a tiny bit back towards the attackers. Ooh, good charge. Both of them. Armored Numidian Riders at 316. Nabatean Noble Cav at 48. Nabatean Nobles are going to lose this. They were a little bit more injured before they went into that. Ooh, but look at that. There comes the Chosen Sword Band. They were not able to save the Nabatean General, but they might be able to get some kills on the Masacely General. Icini's General, unfortunately, is gone. So the Galatian General trying to run. Forward! Chosen Sword Band with 292. Yeah, Chosen Sword Band's just going to go try and hold off the Spartans for a little bit longer. They need to buy a little bit of time. Galatia rushing troops over, but Masacely doing a good job getting in and around.
Cut them down! Here! Stop! Knock them down!
Masacely, wow. I keep mixing that up. Sorry, guys. Masacely doing a good job. This general is very, very weak. The gen, I bet, is honestly, actually, no. No, the general is not dead. 15 men left, and he is still alive. Wow.
What are we? Kill, kill, kill! Goal! By two Tatis!
400 kills now. The Galatian Noblemen Honestly, though, with what's left here and the general still wreaking havoc, I think this is going to go the attacker's way, but very, very close. This has been, wow. I mean, like this battle was, at least, you know, by the game's judgment, was over, was in the defenders' favor extremely, extremely far, but the attackers have clawed this back. The general's still alive. I cannot believe that. 10 men left and he's still alive. You can get the gen. What do you got? 33 and 41 on these two. But the Royal Spartans are so healthy. 72 and 52.
As you say! Aye! Gotcha! Aye! Got them!
Now the Galatian noblemen turned around. Oh, they just win it. They just broke the Desert Legion, Desert Cohort even. But Royal Spartans, man, this is going to be a tough fight. The Galatian general is going to have to use everything he's got here. But I think that's going to be it. The Galatian legionaries just can't handle it. Only 10 men left at that point, and now trying to flank the Galatian noblemen, but not a bad move there, pulling out of that sandwich. No Galatian sandwich here. Second wind by the noblemen, but they're facing the wrong direction. Now shield screen. Once again, here we go, moving around, trying to flank them. I just see no way. There's no way. I hate to say it, but 78 morale, 78 and 80. I think that's GG. A well fought battle. Extremely well done. All right. So for the defenders, we've got Kirky as Iceni with 2,695 kills. 462 on the general is the one that stands out. 295 on a chosen sword band. 267. Then we've got Biblical as Galatia with 1693. Man, he got like every arrow of the attackers was shot into his back. Every single one. JJJ as Nabatea with 1304. His archers did really well, but the Armored Desert Hoplites not doing so hot this time. For the attackers, we got Teddy Koala as Sparta with 1657. 333, 208, 209. His archers did pretty good. Fight Me as Parthia with 2,227 kills. 132 on the Ballista, pretty good. 385 on the Royal Cataphracts. His Parthian swords, 134 is the best. Archers, look at that. Bulbasaur finally as Masasi with 2,727 kills, leading the entire game here. 424 on the Numidian Rider gen. Then look at the infantry, all performing very well. 371, 208, 232, 186. Well, that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget that if you are new to the channel, go hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys next time.